All right, everybody, welcome back to Beans No Ball. Double upload today with some breaking news. The Bears have hired Ben Johnson. The biggest fish in the coaching market has just gone down. And for real this time, not the little prank that some kids were playing on Caleb Williams just a week ago. This time, Ben Johnson is officially going to the Bears. Christian, I'll let you get the first word.
Yeah, so obviously this is just the beginning of all the head coaching hires so far. I know we mentioned, this whole head coach market. It's so saturated with all the big names we got there too. But Caleb Williams, he finally got himself a head coach. We're gonna hope this is gonna be a hype to live for. I mean, for all the hype Ben Johnson beginning with the offense coordinator with the Lions, with how great that offense has been. Unfortunately, that was put to rest early on in the division round against the Commanders there too. So now he has his full focus around the Bears to get working with Caleb Williams, that whole team around. And another thing too, that Bears team, it's pretty much set. You got the offensive going there too. You have a young defense, a nice, really good defense. Everything's pretty much there for Ben Johnson there. We're just gonna have to see what he's gonna be cooking with there too. But again, it's still gonna be left up with the whole general manager role to see what's gonna go on there too.
And that's
And like
my
I
main
said,
thing too here. I mean, I didn't think Ben Johnson would come here because of Ryan Poles.
mhm,
Now,
yeah,
are they gonna butt heads? I mean, is Ryan Poles gonna? I mean, sure, he's had some good drafts. Don't get me wrong, but he's also had some other moves
yeah,
that probably aren't the best. We also see who Ben Johnson's gonna bring on as a defensive coordinator. At least in all likelihood, he's gonna bring on Dennis Allen, which
yeah.
you know how we feel about him. I mean, sure, maybe he's a guy that he works out as a coordinator, not as a coach. But I mean, it's a good start to get Ben Johnson. I mean, that does really shore up your offense, but I mean, there's definitely still a lot of questions about this Bears team.
Yeah, and obviously, well, thing to mention too with Ben Johnson, he did say that too that if he was gonna land the head coach role, he does want full control of the team there. So maybe during that whole interview, maybe they came to an agreement saying that Ben Johnson's gonna have a majority role for the whole team. That could be one thing to keep an eye out there too. But again, with how these GMs are in the league there too, there's obviously gonna be more scuffles there too. But I'm actually rooting for Ben Johnson. For this Bears franchise, they deserve some hope. Caleb Williams. He had a pretty decent rookie season there. He finally has a decent guy at the head coaching role after these head coach carousel for the past couple of years. There, I'm obviously rooting for them too. Caleb Williams. After that,
Yeah, and you
he had a
point
pretty
out
good rookie season.
the head coach carousel. That's the point,
Yeah,
and specifically when you draft a quarterback. Let's not forget, back in was it 17, you draft Trubisky with John Fox, and not mid-season, but right away you fire John Fox. You draft Justin Fields after you hired Matt Nagy, who he looked good for a while, and you fire him after Fields' first year. Draft Caleb. Eberflus is gone after Caleb's first year, midway through Caleb's first year. So, I mean, we see, sure, you could say that the Bears have had struggles with actually developing their quarterback, sure, but you also, you take the continuity away from them. You give them too many signal callers. And, I mean, hey, if Ben Johnson can, bring that stability, if Caleb and him can find that stability and a good chemistry with this team, I mean, the sky's the limit, but you got to keep that stability.
yeah, exactly that too. And we're gonna have to find out because I'm still rooting for Caleb. I'm still rooting for him. I feel like he's just a head coach away from really showing his true potential there. And then keeping it in the topic with the head coaching positions. On the other side of the ball, Aaron Glenn, DC firm, the Lions. He's probably looking at the favorite guy right now to be the next coach for the New
Yeah,
York
once
Jets.
Johnson was gone, he's the next man up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing to look out there for. Other reports saying that he could be a strong candidate for the Cowboys as well, but no interview has obviously happened there too. Really, that's gonna happen there too. Keeping it with the Cowboys so far, they've interviewed Kellen Moore, I think Leslie Frazier from the Bills, and then Robert Saleh. And from what I've seen, the interview between Saleh went pretty well there too. But it looks like Kellen Moore is probably the favorite as of right now, with Robert Saleh being the second favorite. I mean, out of those two, I would rather have Salah there too, but
I mean,
I
in all
would rather
reality, though,
keep.
let's be honest. I think Jerry's just gonna go with Kellen Moore because he's. I mean, I'm no disrespect to Kellen,
No,
but he just
yeah,
seems like out of those guys, the one he's gonna be easiest to just keep his finger on, and honestly, to obviously keep himself over somebody. Now, obviously, I mean, a job that I really thought Ben Johnson was gonna be into was this Jaguars job, and they're pretty much honing it down to three guys: Robert Saleh, Liam Cohen, and Joe Brady, which. Personally, I think Liam Cohen would be great. Honestly, he has history in the Rams organization and did wonders with the Bucks with their offense once Canales left. So I would think that's a great job. But I mean, all these jobs, they're starting to go little by little. Johnson took the Bears, Vrabel took the Patriots. We'll see who else ends up taking these.
yeah, for sure. These two teams, the Raiders and the Jaguars, would probably be the next two teams to look at for I would say the next week or so, because I think I would say those one of those two would be the next team to pick up a head coach.
Yeah, absolutely. And specifically Aaron Glenn. Probably expect him to be
Mhm.
hired within this week. Probably gonna have another video pretty soon for that. But that's gonna do it for this one. Obviously, the main story with Ben Johnson, and gotta hit the rest of obviously all the rumors and news around the rest of the head coaching possibilities. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you right back, possibly with more head coach news.